now this is Lisa's segment.
Yeah.
We know dogs can sniff out a treat.
But are they able to recognize a bad person? New research out of Japan shows it may be possible. So AJ and I, we here are the dog owners, but Lisa, she trains dogs.
She's the
she
expert.
knows them better than everybody.
Yeah.
Obviously owns her
Clearly.
dog too. But what do you think? Can they? Can they sniff out a bad person?
I think absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, I do think that they can, but this answer is two-sided because I don't want to miss the fact that dogs can pick up on fear.
Yeah.
And so you may think a dog is barking at someone or is acting different around someone. That person is just afraid of dogs, and they can pick up on the smell of that. And that doesn't mean that that's a bad person. That just means they're afraid of dogs. So do keep that part in mind.
Right.
Of course, kind of a sidebar there. But, oh, yeah, absolutely. I trust dogs over people. Sorry.
Right.
Sorry, I said it. I said it.
Yeah.
I said it. It's true in my opinion. Your dog, they don't have any hidden agendas. You know,
They don't?
People will stab you in the back, the dog won't.
Chewy may have a secret. He may have a hidden agenda.
He just wants treats.
He just wants treats.
Right.
Okay.
He just wants treats. It's funny though. So in this experiment, they said, okay, we've got an empty container. We've got a container with treats. So first they used the container with treats. They pointed to the container with treats. The dog went over to the container with treats, right? Pointed to the empty container. Dog realizes it's empty. I'm not going over there. Point to another container, and dog's like, I'm not going over there because
You
you tried
already
to fool
tricked me.
You tricked me once. Chewy is the same way. Chewy's like, no, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
We are not doing
Fool
this.
me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Can't get fooled again.
Right. So, like, do dogs? I mean, I think dogs also have major trust issues. I think it's interesting though, because I go back to Lisa's point, is that anytime my daughter is not feeling well, if she's feeling anxious, or if she was sick the other day and she was crying and she was very upset, and the dog came over to her and just started to lick her tears, right?
Oh my goodness.
Right, exactly. But the dog does that all the time in terms of, like, he knows when she needs him the most. I mean, they are in tune to our feelings too.
I can't tell you how many times I've been, I don't volunteer with therapy dogs, but I've been in situations with them as well that you have a room of people, maybe, just everyone's in a different situation. Those therapy dogs are not trained per se, but they can pick up on the person who's having the hard time.
They know.
And they will go to that person and, you want to pet me? I'll try to make you feel a little bit better. They'll be around that person. Nobody says anything. But the one person. Yeah, absolutely. I've seen it.
Is this, do you think, part of just a dog's, how they've evolved over time with humans, or does some of this come down to training?
Well,
Or
I
is
would
it
say
intrinsic to what the dogs are?
I would say, let's not forget smell.
Yeah,
dogs can
true.
smell. That's part of like how police dogs can actually track criminals. Someone robs a bank, as they're fleeing, they're emitting that basically smell of like energy for like those different. I don't know the scientific.
But
way
dogs
to
pick
explain
up
it,
on
but
that?
They can pick up on that and they can smell it, and that actually helps them to track. So dogs can actually smell. Your body emits different scents, basically, depending upon the situation. Think about it. You get stressed, you're sweating.
True.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So their noses are that strong that they can kind of pick up on little stuff like that.
See, we needed her for this segment.
Thank you.